my name is Madison Taylor, and in this video today, I'm going to be sharing with you one of my favorite pair of boots that I own, the Chloe Rylee boot. So these pair of boots I've had in my closet now for probably about a year and a half, 2 years. I know they're a couple years old now, but I definitely love these boots. They're absolutely one of my favorite pair of boots to wear. I just want to give you my final thoughts on the quality and if you should invest in a pair of Chloe boots. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the video. To make it a little bit easier to see, I'm just going to hold up one boot to kind of show you guys the view, but this is the Chloe Rylee boot. So this is the front version, and then the sides, and then the back as well. So myself, I own these in the crocodile leather, the beige print, and these did come out in plenty of different colors and textures and sizes. I've seen everything from velvet to black to metallic to you name it. I just opted for the nude pair because I can really pair it with everything. But I bought these pair, I want to say it's about 2 years now. I bought it from Neiman Marcus outlet. And they were a pair, I believe they were refurbished, and I purchased them. Yeah, again, probably 2 years old. I know it's a little bit older style, but I think you can still find these available on secondhand. But definitely really love this boot. It really gives that kind of Western style with that Chloe influence, which is still paired really nicely with a lot of, casual outfits all the way to maybe a little bit formal, depending on what you're wearing it with. But this is the Rylee version of the boot. Well, how I personally style this boot is I actually wear it with a lot of my Free People dresses because Free People gives a kind of boho look to them. I have a couple Chloe dresses that I've worn them to, but definitely any Free People dress works well. I kind of think they're almost like Western boots. You can really get away if you have like a Western inspired place to go, a rodeo, wherever you live. You can almost get away with these, but they have more that kind of Western influence, if you would. So you could definitely pair these with a lot of different outfits. I've never worn them with jeans myself. I've seen outfits of people that have, mainly like skinny jeans. That would be a great combination as well, maybe some flared jeans, but I myself just personally wear them with a lot of different dresses because I think it gives that elevated look to any single outfit. Let's go ahead and talk about sizing and comfort for a second. So the size of these boots is actually a 40 and a half. I myself wear a 39 and a half or 40, depending on what shoe brand it is. I wear between 9.5 and a 10. These boots definitely run a small. This is a 40 and a half, and I've never been a 40 and a half, and it fits perfectly. I tried on the different sizes. I think a 39 and a half and a 40, and they were too small in the foot because this piece over here is more narrow on your toe. So if you're going to invest in these boots, especially if you're buying from a secondhand retailer that you cannot return, I would go a half a size up just to be on the safe side to give yourself a little bit more room. And in terms of comfortability, I have to say I've worn these out, a couple times now. They definitely take a second to break in. They are a sturdy boot. They are, more heavily duty construction. So just remember the first couple times you wear them, they probably are going to be a little bit uncomfortable. I've worn them now, 5 or 6 times. I don't feel like they are as uncomfortable as when I first wore them. So just keep that in mind when you are wearing these shoes, that they are definitely going to take a second to break in because of the sturdiness of the material. One thing to note on these boots too is because they do have these little kind of pockets and slits in the side. I personally, when I'm wearing these, I've worn them without socks and with socks. I think that when I wear them best is with a pair of nude socks, specifically the no-show anklet ones. So that's what I wore these last time with, and I find that's a little bit better because your feet, unfortunately, kind of get sweaty and gross, and I don't like wear boots without socks. That's just me personally. So when you pair a pair of the no-shows on here, it definitely doesn't show up, and you can't really see them with the inserts. But if you were to wear like a white or black pair, for instance, you're going to see them. So that's just my personal advice of what I would do in terms of the sock situation with the boots. In terms of price point for these boots, myself, I think they are MSRP'd for around the $1,400 to $1,500 range. And again, this was back in a couple of years ago now. So when I purchased these boots, I paid, I want to say it's upward 300, so 300 to 400, kind of in that price point. I bought them from the Neiman Marcus outlet, and they were refurbished. I went online the other day just to kind of check out and see what they were going for on, the resale sites. I think Poshmark and Vestiaire Collective, and it was around same thing, that $300 to $400 range, which again is not a bad price to pay for these boots. In my opinion, you are paying for a premium brand that you can always resell at a different price point if you ever decide that you do not want to wear them anymore. That is just the going rate. For final thoughts and would I recommend this boot, my answer would be yes. I really do love this boot. I find that it goes with a lot of different styles. And just depending on what you're wearing, you can make it more casual, a little bit more formal. So myself, I wear a lot of free people dresses, and I find that this color especially really goes with everything. It really gives your look kind of that upscale look without it just being, a little bit too casual. You can always wear tennis shoes, but a good great boot like this will always elevate your look. I think if you're looking for kind of pluses and negatives, pluses, it is really great quality and construction. It is a heavy boot, and again, style is a 10 out of 10. I think on negatives of this boot, price point, of course, you are going to be paying a more premium price, although you can definitely, keep in mind, it is a name brand, so you can definitely resell the boot if you no longer want it anymore. I think another negative for me anyway is that if you are looking for something that's just a really easy slip on, slip off boot, this probably is not for you because it does have a lot of buckles and a lot of different ties, and it's not easy sometimes to get on and off depending on, how much your feet, if it's hot out, it can be a little bit more difficult. And especially if you have a narrow foot, just keep in mind you want to go a half a size up because of the narrowness of the boot. So keep that in mind if you're going to buy this boot secondhand. And socks, of course, you can't just wear your basic white sock. You have to wear the no-shows or just no socks at all with this boot. But again, comes pluses and minuses with everything. That's just the style of the boot. So if that's what you're looking for, I would definitely recommend this boot. You can wear it for more Western, a little bit more casual, but overall a really great boot and well constructed as well. Thank you guys again for sticking with me and watching this video. Once again, my name is Madison Taylor. Please leave a comment below. Do you own these Chloe boots? What do you think of them? How is the quality? And more importantly, how do you style them for others to see as well? Thank you guys again for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. Take care now.